Maybe. As you know, we're holding several meetings simultaneously this morning. I love that format. Even though we're looking forward to seeing everybody in September at the Nationals, programs like this, Super Saturdays, which are supported by corporate but primarily put on by the distributors, really give everybody the opportunity to be involved for next to nothing, and it doesn't take such a huge chunk of time out of your busy schedules. I'd like to start out on a personal note. It might have seemed like I haven't been around quite as much lately. There's a very good reason for that. I haven't. About a year ago, both Nexogen and Next Europe were experiencing phenomenal growth. We were setting new sales records left and right. We were expanding into new countries on a regular basis. We had plenty of talent in place to manage the growth. Even the distributors were happy. Okay, that might be stretching it. But the fact is, company earnings were at an all-time high, and since we're pretty much tied at the hip on that, that means distributor earnings were at an all-time high also. Now, to me, it seemed like a perfectly good time to take a break. So I did. I picked up another house in South Florida, and since I got such a good deal, I immediately tore that house apart and put it back together the way I wanted. I also took the opportunity to do a lot of traveling. I made some really great friends, met a lot of new people, basically just been having a great time, but my golf game still wasn't getting any better, so it's time to go back to work. It's just a little inside joke for the people who have been around from the beginning. But I think we can all agree that work has a pretty liberal definition when it comes to network marketing. I haven't kept regular office hours for years, and I probably will never want to again, but it's totally up to me. To me, going back to work means making the commitment to ensure the continued success of Nexogen USA and Next Europe, and to make sure that the Nexogen name continues to be synonymous with excellence and integrity. Now, I have a feeling all the department heads up in Akron, Ohio are really looking forward to finding me standing over their shoulder again and asking a lot more questions than they really want to answer. I know I'm looking forward to it. But I'm also looking forward to reconnecting with the distributors in the field. I've made a lot of really good friends over the years, and I've gained a lot of respect for the leading distributors that have helped build this company. And I trust them to continue to make the commitment to make things better. We're lucky. We have a core of very loyal people that genuinely care about the success of Nexogen and of the people that make it up. I miss you guys, and I hear I've been missed too, probably more than I realize. But I'm back, and I'm good to go until I have a midlife crisis or something. I'm going to be 49 in about a month, so we should be good for another 10 years easy. But enough about me. I mentioned earlier that work had a pretty liberal definition when it came to network marketing, and it never hurts to remind everybody every now and then what a great opportunity Nexogen represents and how much fun it can be to earn a living. If you have a laptop and a cell phone, you can get things done just about any time, anywhere. The combination of you owning your own business and the support provided by your Nexogen USA team and technology provides a tremendous amount of freedom. And when you're working outside the house, it's always a good idea to make sure that you're in a controlled environment. And it's always a good idea to minimize distractions. So when it comes right down to it, successful network marketers talk to people for a living. That's a little bit of an oversimplification. To be successful, you need to be organized, again, loosely defined, but you need to know the difference between activity and productivity. Activity is doing things like reinventing the wheel and spending a lot of times putting together this foolproof plan that you never quite get around to executing. You spend a lot of time putting things together so it feels like you're doing something, but here's a tip. If you're the only one you're talking to, chances are you're not going to be all that productive. And it's absolutely okay to talk to other people in the business to either provide or get support or insight. But here's another clue. If they're already in the business, chances are they're not going to be buying anything, especially not from you. So talking to new people about our products and opportunity is absolutely the key to success. And here's some more good news. If talking to people isn't really your thing, especially strangers, you're still okay. Three-way calls are a tremendously powerful way to communicate ideas to new people. You can also steer your prospects to our pre-recorded calls, to our live calls, even use text messaging and emails. I'm not saying it's easy to be successful. It's not. It absolutely takes hard work. But if you follow the proven path, you'll absolutely get results. Is anybody thinking about the economy and how that affects an opportunity like ours? You should. It's impossible to ignore something that's having such a huge impact on so many's lives on an everyday basis. It's important for you to understand what you have to offer as an Nexogen distributor. You have the ability to provide the means to others to earn a healthy income for themselves and their families regardless of what's going on around them. Now, it's easy to jump to the conclusion that it's going to be very difficult to get somebody to embrace the idea of going into business for themselves in such a time of economic uncertainty. But in fact, the opposite is really true. If you think about why most people haven't taken that leap and gone into business for themselves, by far and away the biggest and most common reason is giving up the security that goes along with having a job. Now, there's lots of negatives that go along with having a job. Somebody tells you where to go, what to do, when to be there, what your time is worth. The list goes on. But the fact is, most people are willing to put up with that because they know no matter what, they have somewhere to go to work next week and they're getting paid on Friday. Unfortunately, the security that used to go along with having a job is just no longer a given. I doubt there's anybody in here that doesn't know somebody, or probably several people, that have lost their job or been laid off recently, or had their benefits reduced or their salaries reduced. It's an unfortunate sign of the times, but if you're not the one making the decisions, you just don't know what the future holds. There's an old sales adage that says there's only two objections you can't overcome: no need and no money. The first one we've been talking about. Hopefully people understand they need to provide their own security. They absolutely need to live and maintain a healthy lifestyle. And unfortunately, obesity is going to be around for a long time, and it's something that people will need help with on an ongoing basis. But what about no money? Even if people decide they want to become a next-gen distributor, things are tight all over. We looked at a lot of different things that we could do to potentially help people over the hump, so to speak. And we settled on something that we're really excited about. Believing most times decisions are going to be driven totally by dollars and cents, we took what we believed was the most direct route to solving that problem and created yet another distributor enrollment package. Now, we carefully designed this package to ensure that the existing enrollment packages retained their value, but at the same time provided the opportunity for a new next-gen distributor to join, even if they simply didn't have that much money. Now, the details of this new package are going to be provided shortly by the trainers in the individual locations, but I'll tell you that this new package is going to be offered at the extremely affordable rate of only $119. And for the time being, to add a little additional incentive, we're going to be offering this new package, which we're calling the Solo Pack, for only $99. We think we're going to see distributor enrollment skyrocket with this new $99 price point. I encourage everybody to become familiar with this new package as soon as possible so that you can start using it immediately and ideally making a difference in somebody else's life. As we head into what's traditionally our busiest season, I want to take another minute and talk a little bit more about what we offer to those that are part of the NextGen team. We've invested a ton of money and devoted a huge amount of human resources to creating the best possible environment for our distributors. We know you have a choice. Once somebody's discovered the benefits of working for themselves, they're in a much better position to evaluate what NextGen USA and Next Europe has to offer. We like that part. We honestly believe that an informed individual is in the best position to appreciate just what we've put into place. Right now at NextGen, we're paying out the highest percentage in company history to our distributors in bonuses and commissions. We have an easy yet innovative compensation plan which allows people to start earning early and allows people access to the big money early on. We provided the opportunity not only to make money every day, but we also allow you to get paid every day if you so choose. We have not one, but two lead products that work, and they're both virtually recession-proof, along with the rest of our high-quality product line. We have an in-house award-winning marketing team that continually keeps your marketing materials, packaging, and web content fresh and up-to-date. We have an unwavering commitment to providing the best technology possible so you have access to a very user-friendly system to track your business with up-to-minute reports and conduct online business. We have a very easy-to-use continuing education program so you know what you're talking about when the time comes. But most importantly, we have an amazing group of people, both at the corporate office and other distributors in the field, that genuinely care about your success and want to take care of you and your customers. I guess what I'm saying is it's always our goal to provide an environment that feels so good that nobody would ever want to go anywhere. And if somebody does go somewhere else and they need to move on, which is natural and it's okay, everybody can wish them well, but at the same time be wondering, what in the world are they doing? What could they possibly be looking for anywhere else? I think we've done, and know we will, continue to do an excellent job upholding our commitment to the distributors. For those of you that weren't with us, I just had the opportunity to spend 7 or 8 days with some of our leading distributors down at the beautiful Mayakoba Resort on the Maya Riviera. It was absolutely gorgeous. This year we're going to be going back to the seas to celebrate another great year of sales. We're going to be sailing around the Caribbean on the Celebrity Cruise Ship Summit. So make sure you're in attendance. You won't be disappointed. As a reminder, I'm going to be in the field in the coming weeks visiting some of our areas of greatest activity. I'm really looking forward to meeting with some of the leaders in those areas. I wish everybody success with the new tools and products that we have to offer, and enjoy the rest of your Super Saturday. Thanks.